sign when you've survived the big backhand of Darko Jorgic. Nice. Fast footwork, almost chases it down. Good anticipation there from Jorgic. As the ball comes down the line. Hooking forehand the other way. Good flick game. Jorgic not leaving the table. Now Alexis plays behind the table more than most. He's got a lot of power. He's not afraid to lob, chop block, or take a big backhand from far back. This one stays really shallow after hitting the net. Now they're both European players, but the crowd is going to be very much behind the Montpellier man. I think it's fair to argue that Felix and Alexis are the reason we have this event. France is big. It's been a table tennis country. But I feel like it tripled in that factor when Alexis and Felix stepped onto the scene. A few Olympic medals later. And the power of his own with that backhand, a little lap there. He's got a lot of energy. Good spin, Darko Jorgic. A lot of people forget about his forehand because his backhand is exceptionally good. But in this one, he keeps the gloves up, blocks it back. Still a little bit of guiding there, meaning that it wasn't passive. Good recovery here, Alexis right back in it, just 1 point down. Now at the start of today in the quarterfinals, there were two French men. Simon Gauzy, after game number 2, looked like he was going to run away with the match, but Sora, who seemed to have thrown in the towel, just threw caution to the wind and came back, was unstoppable.
8-5.
Alexis is the last man standing for France. Nice change of pace. The last 2 shots from Alexis weren't full force, weren't heavy topspin. There's one soft and another. Just something to make sure the ball doesn't come all the way out. That'll be useful when the opponent is behind the table. Try to get them to replant, move those feet. From 6-9 down, one step closer, but still a ways to go in the first. Remember, best of 7 must win 4 games to 11 by 2.
9-8.
Funny, Alexis and Felix are 2 of the only guys I know that play it off the net back onto the table. They've done so many different brain games and drills. That said, serve here sets up 2 game points for Darko Jorgic to take the first. The last encounter they had in WTT I told you about, but the last time they played in general, Europe Top 16 Montreux. 3-1, Alexis won that. Long serve, well handled on the receive, and man, did it get quiet. Funny looking around the crowd at this full house here, and both of my co-commentators, even though they're off work, still here enjoying. That's the atmosphere. It's just such an exciting place to be. Yeah, you could go home and rest, but FOMO is real. You'd miss out. Darko gets a lot back on the table, but Alexis earns the position. The Frans in the crowd. It's the French fans. It's always a good sign when you have your opponent look down at his racket. So this game in the lead, Alexis. Serve right out of the gates was wonderful. This is where Alexis gets the position. Yeah, thumbs up indeed, French fan. Unbelievable, the fearlessness. These two in the open rally. And here just slides over to cover that corner. We've seen many French jerseys in the crowd.
Lat 5. Lat.
Warning.
Jorgic. Hidden.
Interesting. Okay. Just because the sign started like a verticality warning, but fair enough. Clear message. Ball hidden. Patient play from Jorgic. From that soft shot with the racket head, that one right there, straight up. Everything after that was just safe spin, not kill shots. Wow. Jorgic 2 points in a row, slowing it way down. By the way, in terms of the service warning, quite frankly, most players do the same. Just saying, it's incredibly common and legit that the ball disappears behind the head, most commonly. This is quite a compelling scoreline to level the playing field here. Darko Jorgic, the 7th seed. Alexis Lebrun with the home crowd fully behind it.
Lat 3A.
One step in the right direction for Jorgic. The serve, the way he barely follows through at all. This is something you can practice at home, contacting and not following through, but get the basics first.
No flash, please.
Nice, represent. TT clubs, we've seen so many French uniforms in here. Oh, incredible point. The nerve and the touch. Rarely do we see players drop. Darko does it successfully twice in the same point. There's so many reasons why we don't. One of which is it's incredibly tough to control. Second is, if you don't get a second bounce on the table, your opponent's right back in. You want to keep your opponent away from the table. I love reading this comment and wish I could answer it every time on the internet. Why do they keep smashing the ball when the opponent's so far away? Because they're playing the percentages and they're trying to win. Big point, saves the timeout. Early in the match still, allez, Alexis. That's the backhand.
8-10.
This is not out of character for Darko Jorgic. This is a steady shot for him. For most in the world, if they do that shot, you say, what? For Darko Jorgic, you just nod your head and go, right. That seems fair. You can expect that fairly often. Feeling tomahawk chop block. Jorgic cutting the corner off that ball with the forehand. And here's the timeout. Well, now, there's still time. But if it's going to happen, it hasn't happened yet. Straight out of the timeout, Jorgic first point. Beautiful parallel backhand to set up another game point. Alexis doing that victory trot to keep that blood flowing and the muscles from cramping.
Lag. 10-11.
That is one confident forehand, and Alexis closes the different jobs. It's game time.
1 love.
The umpire's like, up, down, up. Okay, no flash.
1-0.
Whoa. Halloween every day. I love it.
2-1.
What it feels like to be French right now. Fine margins here on that serve. Inviting the opening attack. Invited the baseline uncomfortably. Alexis is one player that we've seen win points from everywhere on the court, from lobbing and counterattacking to backhands behind the table, but he's trying to stay close here. And in all fairness, yeah, backhand to backhand fight. I don't have the data, so I can't say. It sounds bold to go backhand to backhand.
Lebrun.
With Darko
Not
Jorgic.
vertical.
Not vertical is the warning. They both had their warnings. No more than 30 degrees in any direction off of straight up, and that's a good solution. The high toss. You could start at the forehand corner and end at the backhand corner and still be within 30 degrees if the toss is high enough. Got it right back, some ITTK. Instant table tennis karma. Back close to the net with that big of a swing. If you've got any height on it, you will put it away. And that's what he does. Good look to see how high this ball is, just above net height there. Oh, what a recovery from Jorgic. That was a very awkward serve. Bouncy deep to the backhand corner. Ball game. the forehand of Jorgic, and this is a fight that Alexis can win with some greater consistency. Again, Alexis is a wonderful backhand. As demonstrated here. Even off balance, moving back into the table, turns sideways. He's able to play it. Still curious about the data when they get into a proper backhand-to-backhand rally. Jorgic pounces on the first, then the slow spin with the forehand to wait for that backhand again. It's almost the opposite of what others do, where they keep the ball in play with their backhand to set up a winning forehand. That said, it is 3 game points for the man inspiring these fans.
No flash, please.
There's a person with a flash going, sorry, I didn't realize it was on. Back edge of the table, but he takes the game just the same. 11-7. Stick to the plan on serve. Waiting to see if there'd be a hand switch in this moment, but it was not needed. The chase to this wide forehand. At full extension, plays the short side. Yep, that's the feel. Gift. Thank you for having me in your hometown. That's not how Darko Jorgic sounds. That's how I sound when I say that. Nice change of pace here. A little bit more shallow, and the timing is tough to adapt to. Darko Jorgic has had some incredible matches this year in a very full calendar year. He's been a present figure. The short topspin serve to the forehand side of the table, taken with the backhand, not easy to handle. Oh, what an incredible combination of shots out here. Jorgic sends him deep and near the ground. Alexis chops this ball back. Check this out, heavy side spin. It's like something in the water in France. Simone drinking from the same faucet as Alexis. Oh, came off the edge of the racket of Jorgic first, and then the net from Alexis. Suffocating. He holds it down right off the bounce. Jorgic so confident. That pull was crazy. It looked like he looked back at the camera for a minute. It was like a Halloween costume. His head almost went 180 degrees. Watching this, we're all night owls, but turns and twists. Oh, some chicken love in the house. I love it. Chickens love it. The fans everywhere. We saw hands in the crowd earlier. Table tennis just spreading so much love and joy around the world. And with home court advantage, the crowd has a lot to be happy about here. They've got their eyes on the French star. Chiquita comes in, and the drive comes right back.
Jorgic, now Tony.
push here, gets the top edge of the racket. Interesting, he pulled out the banana. And it all worked. Heavy side spin. This is some serious Montpellier momentum. Alexis Lebrun, 12 of the last 16 points. And he keeps on chugging, moving along the train. That comeback train, he was beaten in the first, and then all aboard. Ooh.
4-10.
A quick stop along the way. Full stroke forehand, and what a casual backhand brushing block. 1 game point saved, 6 more for Alexis.
5-10.
And he takes the game on the net edge. You come in with that third ball.
1 love.
That backhand is so quick. Few have the confidence to play it that consistently off the bounce. A good follow-up here with the forehand as well, showing both wings can make him fly. I mentioned earlier he's had quite a successful and busy year, Darko. Alexis has been a bit absent after picking a fight with the table. French championships against Felix. So it's good to have him back in the game. Always exciting to watch, to listen to in his interviews. Oh, that is so clean. You could eat off it, you could sleep on it, you could wear it to a fancy party and nobody would notice that there was anything wrong with that backhand, because there was nothing. 7 straight points to start this game. My goodness, Darko Jorgic. And then there was one, Alexis. Fist bumps from the crowd. Oh wait, what are we doing? Yeah, there's so much to figure out. Life is tough for guys sometimes. Chop block is a very difficult shot, and Alexis makes it more than most. At that time, it favored Jorgic. Chop block receiving a quick backhand. Wow, so much spin on that ball. It was like a prank for the ball kid. It looked like it was on a string. Good shot after it missed the table. Contrary to popular belief in garage play, once the ball's missed the table, the point is over. Still hit it, doesn't matter. Ooh, the chop block didn't finish the point. It was the follow-up forehand. Take a look, chop block. That's how it's done. And an awkward forehand that sits relatively high. The timing, it's tough sometimes. Much like Truls, Alexis has incredible variation in his game. Tough to predict. Interestingly enough, Truls is waiting for the winner of this match.
9-4.
Wow. 6 game points after a fairly one-sided game before. Shot block in the next one, spanked, smacked into the infinity part of the infinity arena. Good variety on the French glasses. Lots of pressure, and it could. Ooh. But it did not. If you believe in determinism, then it could not have. He follows it all the way just in case. That edge of the racket leaves it with some awkward spin. Heavy backspin to carry back towards the opponent's side. And he escapes. 11-6. Darko Jorgic. Move him around, said Mate. Keep him moving, occasionally hit him in the elbow, play him to the body from time to time, but constantly change it up. Easier said than done. We see how much he moves between points. Sometimes Alexis wins 1 point and does a jogging lap just to keep the blood flowing. He's got energy galore. Ooh, mid-rally serve. From time to time, he'll play games like that where you have to do that just for feeling. Not just for feeling, partially to keep the brain fresh. I think we've all seen that video WTT put out of Alexis and Felix hitting it out of the air without hitting the table in the practice hall for warm-up. When's the last time you saw somebody serve like that? That's scarring. My intel says mix him up, keep him off his rhythm. Darko Jorgic looking for the long ball, but trying to play short where he can just to keep Alexis from getting into this aggressive play where he's been so consistent. I wonder what percentage of the fans here know the Lebrun family personally. The stadium's packed with thousands. I chatted with Felix quite a bit before this event. And he said basically everybody I grew up with will be here, and the same is for Alexis. You saw Melody here. Ooh, edge of the table. Faint, but that's enough. The crowd just finding out. I think a fair amount of the crowd knew. But was being polite.
6-2.
6-2, it's a must-win for Darko Jorgic. Alexis.
6-3.
He could win now. He could win game number 7. Now this time he came back to the table. We saw it happen before. From time to time. Darko's made an incredible back. Yes. You, me, one, you, don't, clap. Okay, I'm trying to read the signs here. I feel intimidated. I don't know. Just had an energy about him. Speaking of energy, he's not the only one. The Truhl's neck in the crowd. 5-point lead. 3 points away from a semifinal. And we can count them down at the second towel break. Alexis pulls that one out of the right pocket and powers it. The parallel working out well. Bien joué. Well played, sir. It is 7 match points for Alexis to keep the dream alive. Still fighting. Still keeping score. There's still a chance. We've had big comebacks before. 4-10. Darko Jorgic down. It would be tough against Alexis in the home crowd. Tough it is. Alexis is through. And consider tomorrow a full house. I said, what?